Hello again, welcome back. All right, so I had promised some calf work, and aside from just kind of massaging around on your calf muscles and seeing like if that's something that you prefer to do, then by all means you can kind of work your way down from the top down or the bottom up, however feels best for you. I know one way that I really hate to work out my calf muscles, but is incredibly effective, is using a foam roller. And there's different ways that you can use things to substitute for a foam roller. So for instance, like the edge of a couch, you can kind of roll your calf back and forth on it, and I'll demonstrate further, but you could even use steps, or if you sit on top of a picnic bench, you can hang your leg over and kind of roll it back and forth, and you can find those trigger spots that are really, really gnarly. I know I've got a few that I could stand to work out. So start with the left leg, and I like to start like down at the very bottom, or at I suppose the top of my ankle. And I was taught like to kind of roll back and forth, up and down, and just move up the leg little by little. And so that's how my physical therapist years ago told me how to do it. However, going through the NASM program, they had suggested to roll the ankle or roll your muscles back and forth. And so that's the modality that I'm going to use, is just to roll very gently. See if I can't find any of those spots. And then if I find a spot, I'll roll on it very gently back and forth, because sometimes less is more. So kind of roll back and forth, and moving down on, well, I suppose it's rolling down, but your leg is moving up on the roller or whatever you're using to substitute. And so kind of rolling back and forth. See if there's any spots there, and you're welcome to move it up and down too. So you can throw in a little variety of however you wish, whatever feels best. But just noticing how it feels, and you can send some gratitude towards the calves and lower extremities for helping us out through the day. Let it know that we're not taking it for granted. Moving up just a little bit more. Oh my gosh. There's a really good one. And so you don't have to go my speed at all. You can go as fast or as slow as you wish, but being very gentle with those tender spots. They have a massage gun or even a partner or friend who could show a little extra love, or a massage therapist for that matter. You can book an appointment with them. And just taking some time for those sensitive areas and being kind to those areas too. Not beating yourself up because they're there for a reason. A lot of trauma emotions are stored in our fascia. So it's not just our hips, but it's all through our body. And continuing to send some kind words. Some kind words to our body, to our calves. Oh my goodness. Maybe even finding some of the little trigger points. Sending some extra love and gratitude. Thank you for letting me know that you're there so I can pay attention to you. Oh goodness. But I do know that with doing foam rolling work, myofascial release, it gets better with time. It gets a lot better with time. The trigger points are a lot less when you do it continuously. I think I did physical therapy for 2-3 times a week when I was in the Marine Corps, and I cried my first few sessions of doing foam rolling, and I had to start physical therapy with foam rolling, and the first time I had ever done it, and I cried because it hurt so bad. But also by the time I was weeks into my wrapping up my physical therapy, the foam roller wasn't that bad at all. I felt so much better, but also it's something that I did not keep up with. So it just sucks initially. It can be pretty painful initially, but it's very well worth it when you do it frequently and take care of your body. And staying hydrated too. That can be a very nice benefit, having hydrated muscles. I'm at the top of my calf, kind of. I'm almost there. But positioning your body however you see fit to be able to massage this area. It can look different. So normally if I want more pressure, I'll lift myself off of the ground, which my arms get tired after a bit, but puts a little extra onto my calves. I'm just about done. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna roll this up a little bit. I'm going to switch to my other leg. Scooch back some and start at my ankle area. Just kind of roll from side to side. And even up and down just a little bit. Getting the lower part of the leg. Ooh, finding some little tender spots. Not judging it, but just noticing that those spots are there. Our body has many ways of telling us that something's going on, that something needs addressed. And so we can use these little signals to help us know what's going on with our body. Just like if we're feeling a certain way, emotions tell us something. So emotions aren't bad, just like trigger points, like dense muscles in our area. It's not bad. They're just there to tell us something that we need to address instead of avoiding, like I've been doing with my poor calves. I've been neglecting them a lot lately. I'm supposed to follow this video up. I'll do some calf stretches and maybe some poses to help stretch the calf a little bit more. Giving your body some compassion. Lots of times we don't give ourselves enough compassion. Just being gentle with those sensitive spots. Thanking it for showing you where there's some concern, some stored energy that needs released. Because it's not bad. Not at all. Continuing to move up the calf. Oh. Just noticing, just being mindful. With mindfulness, it's awareness without judgment. And when we're using mindfulness, we're taking time to be in the present moment, because that's where things are happening right now, is in the present. It's not in the past because it already happened. And the present can't be in the future because it hasn't happened yet. But right now in this moment is where things are going on, is where life is happening. And we can continue to thank our bodies. And not just the calf, but different areas of our body. Like right now, my shoulders are struggling a little bit, holding me up. I'm getting fatigued. And thank you, shoulders, for helping me keep up. Thank you for my voice to be able to speak and share with all you beautiful people. Just gently moving, being as kind to your body as possible. So before I had mentioned self-compassion or being compassionate, and sometimes we'll go into a place of where we're judging. And when we're judging, we're not using mindfulness. So something else about mindfulness is just observation. Continuing to move up the calf. Just noticing the different areas. Maybe there's a difference in the calf where there's some tightness, whether it's the upper leg, lower leg. Maybe it's everywhere. Maybe your calves don't have many trigger points in them at all. But it is important to move our fascia around, because if we don't, then we can get stuck in positions. Like if we don't take care to stretch our shoulders, our chest, then we may end up in kind of a rounded situation or kind of hunchback-like, because we're not moving our muscles. And so going back to getting massages can help with that. Doing broad movements that you're able to with your body and practicing those broad movements. You can gain a lot of mobility, and even moving into older years, you can maintain that mobility as long as you keep moving. And really that's my goal, is that I want to keep moving. I don't want to be someone who wants to be sedentary when I get older. I want to keep exploring and keep hiking, and so it makes me want to be able to stay active now so that I can maintain that activity as I get older. And that could include some gym time, some weights, maybe some resistance training, and more yoga. So I've moved up a little bit further on my calf. And thank you for sticking with me through the entire video. I know it's long, shows it's already at 15 minutes. Of course, you don't have to do this every single time or go as long as I do, but I just wanted to be able to demonstrate and kind of talk you through some things. So I appreciate you sticking with me. I hope you have a lovely day and continue to join me for some future videos. So I'm Sarah Gum with Ego Free Yoga, and I love the motto, raise your vibration. And so look forward to more ways to raise your vibration. Take care.